George Bailey, sign me up. Sign me up for everything, George.
Hi, I'm Jessa.
And I'm Alex. And this is Jessa and Alex Watch.
It's a Wonderful Life.
I'm excited to watch It's a Wonderful Life. I've never seen it before. It's a Christmas classic.
Yes. I always build up to It's a Wonderful Life throughout the Christmas season. I start with kind of like Christmas adjacent movies and then work your way up to like an Elf and then like the big show. That's It's a Wonderful Life. So I'm excited. We have finally arrived.
Here.
This is your moment. Your life's going to be enriched. I'm being silly, but it is a legitimately great movie and a fantastic performance, of course, from Jimmy Stewart in particular.
What Chris category is this? Is like feel good family? Is this like a Christmas story? Like kid comedy?
No, it's a drama. Is all
no.
I'll say.
Okay, ready, set, play.
Please, God, something's the matter with Daddy. Please bring Daddy back.
Oh my goodness.
That man will be thinking seriously of throwing away God's greatest gift.
Oh, dear, his
Oh.
life, and I've only...
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it
wow.
is a drama.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's your problem, George Bailey.
A boy?
It's a child.
Him when he was 12, back in
Oh,
1919.
thank God. I was like, I am not ready for a kid suicide story. Amy March.
George Bailey, I'll love you till the day I die. I'm going out exploring someday. You watch. You want something? Anything?
Almost a sweet
Anything I
boy.
can do back- Don't do my story again. Don't do my story again.
George.
This old thing. Well, I only wear it when I don't care how I look.
Wow, Violet. I aspire to be you every day of my life.
Yes.
Wow. The confidence.
Yes.
Incredible.
This whole thing.
I only wear it when I don't care how I look.
I just feel like if I didn't get away, I'd bust.
Oh, things don't change much, do they?
Sure don't. Harry here is supposed to be graduating high school, and George is only supposed to be a couple years older.
I don't know about casting, but okay.
There are kids behind that look appropriately aged.
Yes. Look. That's worse. You look at that.
Yes.
Welcome back, McPartridge.
Is this man also graduating high school?
Hello. Well,
What am I being?
George.
I'm obsessed with her.
Some guy came up and tripped me. That's the reason why I came in fourth. Now, to get back to my story, see?
Nobody wants to hear your story, buddy.
She just handed him her punch.
Oh, why don't you stop annoying me?
I'm sorry. Hey!
Those not tapped by the judges will remain on the floor. Let's go.
Born to hand jive, babe. No. Oh, wow.
You look a little older without your clothes on. I mean, without a dress, you look older.
Smooth.
You're
This is the cutest shit, man.
You make. As I was lumbering down the street.
I really can't stay.
You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. And the moonbeams would shoot out of your fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair.
They really don't write like this.
I mean, that speech is incredible.
I'm gonna lasso you the moon, and then and you'll swallow it, and moonbeams will shoot.
Yes.
I mean, come on! I have goosebumps.
Yes.
From shooting. Oh. Ooh.
Okay, I give up. Where are you?
Oh, I don't mean any disrespect to him. God rest his soul.
Well,
He
you're
was a
being
man of
disrespectful.
high ideals.
So
Just remember this, Mr. Potter, that this rabble you're talking about, They do most of the working and paying and living and dying in this community. Well, is it too much to have them work and pay and live and die in a couple of decent rooms and a bath? Anyway, my father didn't think so. I know very well what you're talking about. You're talking about something you can't get your fingers on, and it's galling you. That's what you're talking about. I know.
George Bailey, sign me up. Sign me up for everything, George. You're a good man, George.
Don't you ever get tired of just reading about things?
Yes.
Oh,
What are you
honey.
doing? Mean pool up there.
I'm not married, George.
Yeah, this is a mismatch right here. Listen, there's a lid for every pot.
Yeah, and Mary's yours, buddy.
Correct.
Homesick? For Bedford Falls?
Yes.
Homesick for George Bailey. You dummy.
I just came in to get warm.
Oh, George.
He's making violent love to me, Mother.
Mary is acting her little took us off over
Why,
here,
yeah.
okay?
Well,
She's feeling her feelings. I'm really, really nervous. I'm happy for them, but I'm like, this boy needs to travel. Look, cabbie driving a just married truck should keep his mouth shut and his eyes forward.
Correct.
After that, who cares?
Come here.
Ra-ta-ta.
I've never really seen one, but that's got all the earmarks of being a run.
I really don't understand financial stuff. I really don't understand what happens in the scene, except for a general badness.
Church was it a nice
Same.
place?
Mrs. Bailey is on the phone.
I don't want Mrs. Bailey. I want my wife. Mrs. Bailey. That's my wife. Here, I'll take it in here. The Waldorf Hotel, huh?
Mary has plans for you, sir.
Welcome home, Mr. Bailey.
I do wish you guys had at least put some money in the plastics.
They aren't good business people. They just
No.
care.
The pettiness of this man.
That is so rude.
I suppose I'll find out
He's
sooner
sitting
or
in
later,
his
but just what
fucking
exactly
throne
I'm
and
silly about.
he's making.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Trapped into frittering.
The devil
his
can't
life
tempt you if
away,
he doesn't know
playing
how to
his
talk
man
the
to a
truth.
Point is, I want to hire you.
Hire me?
Yeah, I want you to manage my affairs, run my properties. Provided he has enough brains to climb aboard.
George, think about this. Why would he offer you this out of the blue? You're a threat. That's a good thing.
You sit around here and you spin your little webs and you think the whole world revolves around you and your money. Well, it doesn't, Mr. Potter.
Okay, after how babies, she looks fantastic.
Yes, she does.
Excuse me, Mary.
Bailey.
No. Jessa. Oh my god.
It was $8,000.
$8,000.
And they were borrowing $5,000 for a whole house.
Maybe. I don't want any maybe. We've got to find that money. One of us is going to jail. Well, it's not going to be me.
Mary, your decorations are superb, darling.
Isn't it wonderful about Harry? You're famous, George.
This is Depression George, and
Okay, that's fine.
Oh
Mr.
my
Wells. Give me a
goodness,
chance to tell you what
George.
I really think of your
Jessa, I don't know why you wanted me to watch the movie. Oh boy.
You once called me a warped, frustrated.
Well, what about a thief? What about a desperate, petty, thieving old man? How about that? God, days like these.
I said I wish I'd never been born.
Ooh, you mustn't
Don't
say
say
things
that.
like that.
How about you, Angel? You want a drink? Come on, as soon as these clothes are dry.
Clothes are dry.
One of the oldest trees in Pottersville.
Pottersville? Well, you mean Bedford Falls?
I mean Pottersville.
Are we watching Back to the Future?
Well, you...
Why should they be surprised when they see one?
Well, I don't know if you've been down here lately.
How old are you, anyway?
That rumhead spent 20 years in jail for poisoning a kid. If you know him, you must be a jailbird yourself.
Well, 'cause
would
he
you
never-
show these gentlemen to the door? Sure.
Nick is the only person who benefits from this alternate reality. He owns his own bar now.
Well, he's not very. He needs to go back to working at the bar. I hate Mr. Potter. It's an unpopular opinion, I know.
Run, George! Run, George! George here!
Oh, shut up! Where'd he go?
Get that man to it! Harry.
Your brother, Harry Bailey, broke through the ice and was drowned at the age of 9.
That's a lie. Harry Bailey went to war.
That's you! Stand back!
You all right?
Oh, your
Hey, what's
lips
the matter?
busted
Get out of here,
again.
Bert, or I'll hit you again.
George. Bert, do you know me?
Yeah! Hello, Bedford Falls!
This better have a happy ending. They better arrest Mr. Potter. I really can't with that.
Hello, Mr. Bank Examiner.
Trouble with it. They scattered all over town. Gonna tell me
What is this?
There we are. The Lion Farms on the right.
I busted the jukebox, too.
Saving this money for a divorce if ever I get a husband.
Sam Wainwright.
Oh my goodness. Wow. What a great movie.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, when they start coming in with that money, it's game over.
Yeah.
I like roll back the tape. I think tears immediately started falling from my eye.
Yeah. And Mary Hatch Bailey, a queen among women.
Truly.
You were upset like 3/4 of the way through about how sad it was. And I don't know if do you remember the episode of Friends where Phoebe first finds out the true ending of Old Yeller? And then Monica gives her a tape of It's a Wonderful Life. She's like, here, this will restore your faith in humanity. This will make you feel better. But Phoebe never makes it to the end. She's, oh, they should call this It's a Crappy Life. She's like, this was the saddest thing I've ever seen. I'm like, no, you have to watch all the way to the end.
Watch till the end. Wow. If ever there was proof that I am a Phoebe. I mean, I personally am gonna remember it for I Wanna Lasso the Moon and Bring It Down. All right, well, I am emotionally fragile. So let's close this out.
All right, let's do that. Well, folks, thanks for joining us. It was a great pleasure to get to watch this movie with Alex, and I hope that you enjoyed watching along with us. Get out there and watch all your favorite Christmas movies, and remember, no man is a failure who has friends.